Come one, come all. You are now listening to the Aux Podcast. Every week, Monday night, hosted by Stilo and Max. Roll yourself up some potent, pour yourself a drink, get yourself comfortable. We finna chill.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special episode of the motherfucking Aux Podcast. As always,
oh my God.
it's going the fuck down, actually. It's
Oh
so serious.
my God.
Yeah, let's go. As always, it's your boy Stilo, aka OG Homunculus, aka Little Drummer Boy from up north. I'm joined by the fucking GOAT herself, the fucking woman of the hour, Kosey. Let's go, mate. Oh yeah. How you living, beloved?
I'm doing well. That introduction got me so hyped.
Yeah.
Whatever I was feeling before this, it's gone. I'm cool. I should ease it.
It's the energy,
man.
yo. For real.
That's energy. That's
Yo.
great. I'm feeling amazing. It's a good ass day. I spent way too long editing a music video today. Way too long.
Yeah.
I'm not a qualified video editor. I'm not doing that shit anymore.
You're getting that shit done, though. You're getting that shit done. And
It's happening.
that one shot that you sent, like the screenshot of, I know this shit is about to go fucking crazy too.
If once I learn how to color correct, it's game
over.
They're not ready.
Yeah. You think?
Other than that, I'm doing well, man. It's
Yeah.
a great day. I've just been relaxing, listening to party and shit that had me exhausted. So I've just been taking it easy.
Trust me. Yeah. Crazy that we're getting into this randomly. Is the video going to be ready for tomorrow, you think?
I wanted it to be. I planned for it to come out today, but it's so much more difficult to make a thing than I expected. But it will come out hopefully eventually.
It'll come out when it's supposed to come out. That's the
when it's coming, it will be out. You'll see it. You'll see it.
For sure, most definitely. So shit, yo, day is good. The energy is good.
Wait. Sorry. How are you?
Yo, I'm chilling. I'm hanging out.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for asking. Oh my God.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah. I just got home from work pretty much. It was a crazy fucking busy day. I be on some like real fucking corporate shit these days. So like I was in the office fucking rubbing elbows with old white folk and shit. But yeah, yo, I'm kicked up. I just had dinner. I made like this dope fucking pasta salad situation. And like we out here, I still need to shower. I smell like ass right now, but like that's fine because nobody can smell me.
Yo, as we talk about dinners, I just got to put you on to what I've been making recently.
Please.
Bro, I found this. I created this recipe, yeah. Salmon, egg, and leek fried rice. Salmon, egg, and leek fried rice. It's changing my life, bro. It's outrageous. It's outrageous.
Yo, no,
I'll give you the recipe later on.
Please.
It's a lot of just like paprika, sweet chilies, shit like that.
Sign the fuck up.
You know what I mean? You got obviously onions and garlic and shit,
the foundations.
I'll send you the exact measurements and shit later, bro. Don't even worry about that. That's a secret between me and OG Homo. Don't. You guys are humble.
Nobody else can know. See, that's how I know you're tapped the fuck in as well. Because nobody uses leeks in their cooking. Leek is like, it's the secret sauce.
It changes lives. You know? And by lives, I mean mine because no one else knows.
Type shit.
No one else knows.
There's like an ethnic grocery store, for lack of a better term, in the city I'm in that kind of just catches all like, Caribbean, Asian, Indian, et cetera, et cetera. And I got a plug there. Like my guy, I'm not going to dox him, but he's the fucking homie and he always gets me good produce. So like my green onions, my leeks, my bok choy, he gives me the finest bok choy. We gotta talk about the
yeah. Off air, we're gonna talk about produce.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Real grown people shit. After this, we're gonna talk about your motherfucking groceries, nigga. It's serious.
Everyone's having in this episode think we're gonna get into the music. No, it's just an hour talking about groceries.
I could for sure. So ever since I've been starting doing my weekly food shop myself, like it's something I think about. Like I'd say I'd give it like a good 20% of my time is me thinking about this shit I'm going to be buying from Lidl. You know what I mean? It's serious. You guys, you ain't even got little out there, man. You ain't even got little out there.
I need to, though.
It's serious.
We need to. I still haven't made my way out to the UK, but on my mom's side, my grandmother and thusly my mother are from the Isle of Man. So for me, it's very much so like a bucket list destination. And not to get too personal, but
no, let me go. Never mind.
Type shit.
Ignore me.
Anyway, let's get right the fuck into it. What have you been listening to recently? What's been on the playlist? What's been on the queues and shit?
I mean, what have I been listening to? I think the thing I've been kind of checking out the most recently, I can't stop listening to that Nakama album, bro. I can't stop listening to it. It's outrageous. Yeah. It's outrageous. I genuinely, I can't believe it's real. Like, there's songs on there where I spend the whole time like, why did he do that? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? On Ghost, I think it's Ghost. Yeah. The point where like the beat cuts out and then it just
right the fuck.
What?
Yeah. Next level.
Why did he do that? It's the craziest choice that I've ever.
Yeah.
It's beyond words. Everything about that project is outstanding.
For all the listeners who haven't tapped in with that, it's called
Everything Burns.
Everything Burns. Yeah. Tap in with that by Nakama. Crazy. Unbelievable. Shit. Crazy shit.
Unbelievable. And it's mad conceptual as well. Like it's got real like it's got real meat on those bones as well. So like real even after your first listen, then your second listen and your third listen, you're still picking up like oh, that's why there's these voice clips and it's nuts. It's nuts. I'm planning on talking about it with the the What's Up with the Minutes guys. Yeah. So that conversation is gonna happen and you'll hear my thoughts properly on it because I got words.
Everyone listening to this, tap in with What's Up with the Minutes, yo. Y'all motherfuckers is asleep, yo. Y'all gotta tap the fuck in, man.
Shout out Secret
House. Shout out Trey. Mega my fucking goat. Yeah. Shout out Mega. We just showing love today. Nah, real shit though. That project was I've only really had a chance to spin it like once or twice. Just because there's a lot of other shit on my menu right now.
Such as
the Wave Generators project has been heavy in rotation. Just because
I've been hearing a lot about that. I gotta check it out.
Yo, it's fire. It's stupid.
Fire. What type of stuff is it?
Imagine like, have you listened to I Told Bessie? Surely, right?
Yeah.
You know the cut on their Nostrand that kind of has that like punk rock kind of like guitar, like fucking like grimy shit.
Yeah.
It's like an album of that, but like a little more fun and lighthearted. And Nosage is just going fucking ballistic on it.
Is that the name of the rapper?
Yeah, that's the MC on there.
Nosage?
Sick name. Nosage Kingdom. It's like some next level shit. I should know.
Okay, word. No. Well, you can write it down. Send me a message later. I'm checking that shit out.
That one's been
everyone
crazy.
in the rap music podcast Discord is talking about that all the time. It's just like that Nakama album, bro. I can't turn it off. So I haven't checked it out yet, but I will do for surely.
I hope to get Nakama on the show actually, because like that's oomph, low key.
Please do.
Yeah, because that's a project.
I need to hear him explain what the fuck his mind, how his mind works. I need to understand at least a little bit of what's going on. It makes no sense to me.
We're both on some nerdy shit. I was talking with one of my friends about how comparing rappers to like some Elden Ring, Dark Souls shit, and Nakama is like, imagine like a dexterity build, but with like the weapon buff spells. So like 2 curved swords and like fire magic on it, just going fucking crazy. That's how I describe it. It's like it's nuts. It's nuts.
That nigga, like it's like you would say he's dual wielding swords, but he's got 2 extra arms as well, and both of them are holding spell books. You know what I mean? Like it's a ridiculous.
Yo, real as fuck. He's bringing out pyromancies and shit, and like, yo, trust me. See, you just get it. You get it. I would describe your rap music. I would say like, if we're going like straight Dark Souls, I would say like Faith build, but like, have you played Elden Ring?
No.
Fire game.
You gotta remember before we get into this, I'm bad at video games.
Oh, fair.
When I play video games, I struggle so much. The Dark Souls games, like I very much enjoyed what I have played,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
me getting through one, different story.
That's fair. That's so
Different
fair,
story.
actually. I just be like,
I have watched a
Mm.
stupid amount of Dark Souls lore videos on YouTube though.
because that shit goes crazy. That shit does go
Yeah,
crazy.
regardless of me knowing anything about the franchise.
Yeah. I would say if we got to like let me see if I can relate it to Dark Souls. Like it's definitely faith build, like miracles, incantations, that kind of vibe, but like
Yeah.
like plant-based kind of like healing magic, but like still
Well,
fucking
healing
slowing out
magic is the goal. Healing magic,
type
I'm cool
shit.
with that. Yeah,
Type
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It gives me like a
the
very
goal.
yeah.
I remember
That's
like
what's up.
when I was in uni, someone was like, "Yo, give me like one sentence that's gonna like you could put in a newspaper." And I was like, "Yeah, I'd say like my music is kind of like healing my inner child through rap." And I was like, that when you said healing magic, I was like, I mean, that's kind of what that's the goal, at least a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie.
100%. And like it's so fucking real because like getting into the project that we're mainly going to discuss, Excerpts of Blk Joy Volume 1. It's volume. There's more to come, folks. Like y'all ain't listening to her. Y'all ain't tapped in.
Kill you. You'll die. That's why I ain't dropping it yet, man. I'm saving you guys. I'm saving you.
Of course. You're just being benevolent and generous at this point. It's crazy. But real life, like this is, I feel like I say this a lot, but real life, this is one of my favorite EPs this year. Like you gave me the advanced copy and I didn't get into it until like probably a week ago of us recording this, just cause like nature of the business and shit. But like the more I listen to it, like it's been just fucking sitting with me and like really like speaking to my soul. You know what I mean? Cause
I appreciate that.
Most definitely. Like we as two gay niggas, for lack of a better term, like we deal with a lot of the same shit, I think. And like what you're talking about on this EP and like just bringing joy and like exuding black joy, like that's that shit. Like that's that shit. It's dope.
I really did try to get that across because it's like, I don't know, I feel like while the record, I got a lot of stuff on there that is like deeply specific to me. I also like really wanted to keep everything kind of broad enough that, you know, like someone who, like the inner child through rap thing, the thing I was saying before, like I wanted it that like, I'm going to make a record that if I heard at 14, I would have lost my shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I needed it to be at least like accessible enough.
Oh, I love that.
That it's broad enough to you kind of put yourself onto it. But also like, if you know me, you know that this is about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is so clearly about me, and I know it's about me, and you know it's about me because you know me. Absolutely. But like from a listener perspective, and someone who's not really too sure of who I am, you can still approach it and feel as though you're a part of what's happening.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
100%. Because we're kind of skipping ahead like a little bit, but
no,
you're good. I love this. This is what I live for. It's very much so a project where I feel like it's a very good introduction into your personality as a whole, where like you listen to it, and I shout out to Xavier in the listening party last night, who was saying it feels like you're hanging out with Kosey. Like it's real shit. It's real shit. And like, so the same brother that I mentioned.
I think that was Dan who said that.
Oh, it was Dan. You're right. Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, yo, my fault. Shout out Dan. Shout out Free Music Empire. The GOAT.
That's the GOAT.
The brother I was telling you about that I be fucking with constantly. No shade against him, but he be listening to like some real like Money Man and Larry June almost exclusively, and like that's his thing. I was playing this record.
Yeah, don't let me cool about that.
I was playing your shit when I was like cooking dinner one night, just like vibing to it, whatever. And like he walked in the kitchen and he was like, "Oh shit!" Like, and he was catching a vibe to it. So like the fact that like you're tapping into that and you did your thing. You did your fucking thing on this. It's dope. It's dope.
You know what I mean? It always just like, you see the smile on my face. Every time I hear some shit about it, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
You know, I did try.
And that's what it's about. That's what it's about, yo. So getting relatively on schedule, for lack of a better term, we're recording this a few days before the EP comes out. How are you feeling? Are we excited? Are we nervous? I know we did the RMPP listening party last night as of recording this. How have you felt about the reception so far? Like, are you excited? Are you nervous? What's the thought process right now?
It's kind of like, I would be nervous if it wasn't for like how much like love I'd be getting from the community. You know what I'm saying? Like that listening party, just the energy it has put in me to be so much more like I'm already quite confident in my stuff. Like I would tell someone to their face like I'm great at this shit. But it's so much easier for me to embody that feeling of I'm great at this shit when I got motherfucking Dano from Free Music Empire telling me that I did the thing that I set out to do, you know what I mean? And I did do the thing I set out to do. And it's like knowing tomorrow I get to really let loose and have everyone know that. For me, it's Thursday, by the way. It's the Thursday before it drops on Friday, the 12th. So
it's the Wednesday for me right now. Shout out to time zones.
Yeah. Shout out to time zones.
Yep.
Shout out to time zones. But like, it's just ridiculous because this is taking me so long. Like, I've spent a ridiculous amount of time just making this shit. Like
2 years, right?
2 years, yeah.
2 years.
Finished it. I finished the EP in like April, and I had like the conceptual basis of it 2 years ago, like around this time. I read the book that made me go, oh shit, let me
see what's going on with it, right?
Let me make this project, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I've sat with so much of this this EP for so long that to get it off of me is also a huge relief.
Yes.
Because now I can just do more things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 100%. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you can make a first impression, and then once you made a strong first impression, if I do some silly shit next, and silly in terms of, I mean, I'm gonna have a lot of fun on my next few joints.
Absolutely,
I'm saying,
absolutely.
I can do some silly shit next, and people are gonna be like, yeah,
it's dope.
I mean,
it's dope. It's
dope. She's having a lot of fun here, but you heard how crazy she could rap on the first 2 joints of Blk Joy 1. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's now freed me to not have this huge pressure on myself of, oh, I need to get the perfect first project. Because I've definitely, you know what I mean? There's a reason I've been rapping for like 5 years, producing for like 10. And for me to have not put something out yet of my rapping, there's a reason for that, is I wanted my first rapping thing to be super important.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And all things considered, like hearing it and hearing this as your debut rapping, it's fucking crazy because like the polish on it and like the sheer, not only like the pen is fucking crazy, but the technicality and like the wordplay and the flows and the schemes and like, yo, like no glades, you're ill as fuck. Like you're ill as fuck. And with even with the shit like in the listening party last night, for anyone who's not tapped in with the Rap Music Plug podcast Discord, by the way, you're missing the fuck out. Y'all
missing out, dude.
Tap the fuck in. With that listening party, the last joint that you played, that was you having, like, that's what you consider yourself having fun, right? The Shine joint?
Yeah.
The fact that that's your definition of silly shit, and it's still with like that fucking ill, like you're chilling. You're chilling. It's dope. It's so fucking dope, yo. And like
I appreciate that. The shit,
and
that song isn't even, that song I played, that's not on the EP. So you guys, that's volume 2. That's that
unreleased. That's that unreleased.
At the end of the Rap Music Club podcast listening session we did yesterday, I played a little bit of an unreleased joint.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of fun. I'm planning as well as a little scoop. That song, I wanted to put that song as a bonus track on volume 1. So anyone who purchases that shit on Bandcamp, anyone who pays me money for my music, you can go listen to that shit. You can go listen to that shit. Project's probably already out. Project's already out for you if you're hearing this. Go find my music.
Tap the fuck in. Genuinely, like, I'm just getting back out of some financial fucking situations that I be in. This is one of the first EPs that like I'm finna cop and like support, because like real life, like this shit.
I appreciate that. I mean, obviously, don't go in debt supporting me, but
we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Yeah.
But like seriously, it means the world that like anyone is like willing to spare any amount of money, because you know how crazy it is that like we work and shit. My project. I mean, when I was like 18, I'm thinking how much am I? Okay, my project is like a whole hour of work. If for me, it's like if I spend an hour at work, I can get my project. And I'm like, the fact that someone would give up an hour of their time for me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely
crazy. It's crazy. And I've got mad folk have already. It's not even out.
Yeah, they pre-ordered that shit. type shit.
You guys
type
really
shit.
love me, okay?
Cause like, yo, like real life, like not only does the work speak for itself, but like the personality does as well. Like you're one of the coolest people I know. Like real life, like you always come in with just like good energy and like love and like me and you. I feel we operate on very similar wavelengths. Like shout out wavelength, stream wavelength by No God. My fault. I'm giving my shout outs.
Wavelength by No God.
Like we
Shout out to dismantling toxic masculinity through
type
that. That's real shit.
Type shit, actually.
That's a good ass album.
It's one of those ones, like we both operate with the same tenets of love being the main guiding force in our life, and like it speaks for itself that you're getting the support you deserve, because like, yo, like this shit is, it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah. It's nuts. Like I've spent so long in those communities, like showing love and, you know, doing all that, and it's like it makes so much sense that I got that love back.
Yeah.
But
it's
at
still
the
surreal,
same time,
right?
I'm getting it. I'm like, whoa, you guys, like, you gotta chill, man. Like,
Trust me.
I know I'm cool and great and amazing, and this project that I've spent so long on is as good as it would make sense to be. But like, chill, man.
Trust me. Yo, it's
gonna make me tear up for the shit.
It's overwhelming. Like it really is overwhelming.
Yeah, man.
Because even I feel the same shit with like this little fucking Aux podcast shit I'm doing. Like I was expecting, you know, like man's tap in on occasion, and like we were talking about it earlier. I got like Teller Banks on this shit just from like fucking bantering on Twitter, you know?
You've been showing love, and then you got that love back. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
You've been in a space that was love and showing love, and now you're being loved. You know what I mean? Like it makes sense, but it's like every time it happens, it's still so shocking.
Yeah. And I think it's really cool too, because like low key, you be talking about that on the EP a little bit too, right? Like it's nuts. We're fucking interconnected everything right now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's nuts. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think about it all the time, like me joining that group chat, the Discord, I mean the R&P specifically, because it's like I've been banned online, I've been mad on like Twitter group chats and shit. I've been on those for ages. But it's like I think our Rap Music Plug podcast, like it was the first kind of place that I was like, oh, like this is a real community. And it all built, like everyone in there was so steadfast on building each other.
Yeah.
And like it made the project wouldn't exist without that community.
Yeah. 100%.
Absolutely wouldn't. 100%. If I wasn't in that Discord, no way I would have released this project.
It's crazy.
And I might have released something where it wouldn't have been Excerpts Of Blk Joy Volume 1.
Yeah. And
like,
that's what's so cool about it too, because like I feel the EP is very much so a love letter to the love that you have in your life and the growth that you as a person have had. You know, it's a love letter to that. It's paying homage to it. And like it's so
I mean, even the thing, like if you read the description of the project, which I spent so long writing, please read it. If you haven't read it, please do. Not you specifically right now, I mean just in general.
I got that shit on my phone.
I like there is a huge amount of just thank yous. I spent so long writing the thank yous because who would I be without the people who have led me to the path I'm on? You know what I mean?
Yeah. 100%.
It's like even like I got an unreleased song where like on the end of it I'm saying like there's a like I don't have a need for jealousy, because if I was anyone else other than who I am, I wouldn't have received the love that I've received, and there's no reason to want to replace that. You know what I mean? The love that I've received is so vital for who I am, for what I am, for what I have created, that to have anything else would not be worthless, but be worth less than what I have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Without a fucking doubt. Without a fucking doubt, yo. Oh, it's yes. This, like, oh, I love this shit. It's funny. We are 24 minutes into this, and I've asked one question.
Word, my bad. I'll stop having things to say.
Genuinely, the opposite of a problem. You have no idea how like happy this is making me right now, because like I love picking artists who I like picking people's brains about shit, and like we are getting like right the fuck into it on some like Infinite Wonder shit. Like, I love it.
Yeah, I've got a few things up here.
For sure.
At least three.
Yeah. Maybe 4 if we're getting out there, you know?
Watch it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna get crazy. You know?
Yo, you kill me. Oh fuck. So getting into the music itself, this, like I was saying earlier, this is like one of the craziest, dopiest EPs, craziest, dopest EPs I've heard in a fucking minute, like as a debut. For the people who haven't listened to this yet, you better fucking have listened already, because this shit,
So
the EP has been out for a few days now. Come on. It's like this jazzy, fucking like wavy, like spicy, just like groovy fucking situation. It's a perfect introduction to yourself and your personality. Like I was saying earlier, like I've known you for a handful of months now, and I feel like we have a pretty good impression of like each other, for lack of a better term. So like this shit is dope. I want to know, like, not like sample stitching on yourself or anything, but like what were the main inspirations for, like, you know, the sounds of this and like the production aspect behind it?
Yeah. Well, I would say, okay, the sound specifically, like just production.
Yeah, because we'll get into the lyrics and the thematics and everything in a little bit.
I think those two kind of intertwine in a way. Because I would say like the biggest thing that made me go, oh, that's what I want to do, was me listening to Love Ulysses' album. I definitely say his name wrong. Love Ulysses, I think it is.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't listened to that yet. I haven't listened to that yet.
Dude,
Tap in?
That's one of my favorite albums ever. It's just, I don't remember the name because it's just a bunch of numbers. But genuinely, that album changed everything. The way the way that I would present myself in my raps, I was like, oh, I can be so much more. Like as I can be a bigger presence in my own music than I was previously. And the jazz on, specifically, he has a song that's called like Montreux Jazz Stripper or some shit like that. That beat, when I first heard that beat, I was like, oh my God.
Crazy.
Oh my God. I can sample and do weird shit. You know what I mean? It gets so, the kind of like loopy thing. It's so like it's in all pearls of hip hop, and it kind of like at a certain point I'm like, okay, should I kind of try and take more from this bag? And like I was always growing up, I was listening to Knowledge. I found Knowledge when I was like 10 years old, and like he was like, so he was like the guy for me. You know what I mean? Anthology came out 2013. I was there that year.
Word.
So it's like
shit.
I was listening to that, and it's like, okay, so the crazy drums and shit, like that's kind of the path I'm on. Listening to Cauliflower, there's this one song on Cauliflower, like where the song, like halfway through, the beat drop, like the beat changes, and there's these crazy drums, crazy snappy drums come in. And I remember hearing that and being like, this is the hip hop I want to do. But then I was listening to loopy shit and was like, but like there's something so addictive about this. So what I wanted to really do was kind of blend those two styles to get like, if I chopped something up really precisely into a more kind of smoother loop, but still kept that choppiness that Knowledge had, is kind of the approach I had to this project.
I absolutely hear that, actually. I absolutely hear that.
You know what I mean? I felt like the closer, especially the last few songs especially, is like it, like, or you can obviously hear the chops I'm doing, but I feel like it's so much more like there's so much going on that you could be convinced there was a loop with just hella drums on it and some shit. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Oh shit, that's crazy. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. That was
like my approach, I guess. And as well, like the project itself, like that jazz influence. I mean, I've been listening to jazz not forever. It's one of those I definitely stumbled into in my teenage years.
I would say those were the most formative years of listening to music, though.
I'd say I grew up listening to soul, and I sample a lot less soul than I used to, because it's like I've been hit. I know that sound. You know what I mean? I know that sound,
right?
You know what I mean? I've grown out of it. Not grown out of it. Like I still listen to it a lot, but it's like it's definitely a lot less of the things that like will wow me anymore. You know what I mean? But like I will still get hit with I'll still hear the craziest lick from like don't even know any names, like Sunny Stitt or some shit, and I'll hear that and I'll be like, crazy,
right?
Crazy, and I'm like, that shit recorded like decades before I was born, bro. And I'm there like, okay, well, what if I take from this and I really accentuate that lick? Because it's like in the song for them, that's like one time, but I'm there like,
you can turn this into some like
whole song. You know what I mean? What if the whole song was how crazy that lick was? You know what I mean? So it's
I don't know if you've ever heard Visions by Grant Green.
Grant Green, I'm writing that down right as we speak.
Crazy fucking album. Crazy. Because I very much so got into jazz, like, and I'm 24 now. Probably when I was like 19, 20-ish. That was when I really first started getting into music. And like, it's that kind of thing where like they're just jamming, they're doing their thing. But like, as a producer, as a musician, like you can hear some shit and be like, oh, these motherfuckers was crazy. And then like you take that, it's nuts. And
it's something I think about all the time. Is like I'm very involved in the jazz scene in my like local area, like specifically like Folkestone, Dalston. That area is like I'm there a lot. There's this one amazing venue called the Jago.
Yeah.
If you're ever in England, I'm taking you there. If anyone listening, if you're in England, I'm not taking you there, but I will. I'll send you a link to the show. We're not hanging out.
I get the special treatment. Wait.
Yeah. Not you, listener. But Homer, I'll take you out, bro.
I'm so honored. Oh my god, appreciate you.
Yeah, like I'm so involved in the jazz scene, and it's a lot of like you'll go there and it's musicians who have never played with each other just jamming, and one person will do some crazy, and you see the whole band will be like,
oh shit, like,
and then the whole song like kind of evolves into how can we make that person do that again? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like
that's sick.
Yeah, and it's also like that scene is so inclusive of like the rap and shit I be doing. So,
they go
not to get off topic from the production thing, but
no, that is
like
production, I think.
I was practicing these raps over just whatever the fuck,
really,
for so long to kind of like hone a more like what's the word I'm looking for? Not even a vibe, just a more open approach to recording. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it took me a long time to get to a point where I could record myself fucking cackling on the mic and be like, yeah, that's fun. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And you hear it all the time. I said some shit like on the first song, I'm like, ain't covering what's hidden, might pull up with my boobs out.
Yeah.
And there's an ad-lib of me just laughing in the background of that. And I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Back when I first started writing and rapping and you wouldn't have heard me doing some stupid shit like that. But it's so vital.
It's
so vital for the vibe and the approach. And without the kind of jazz, I wouldn't say jazz background, but jazz exploration I'm doing as of late and have been doing for a while, you don't get that poking of fun. You know what I mean? Because it's like all of these jams I'm going to. The first jam I ever went to, they start. You know the song from SpongeBob?
Oh yeah, absolutely, classic.
They jammed on that for 10 minutes.
No.
They were playing that for 10 minutes, and then I got on stage. I didn't even rap. I just went goofy beat. And that was the whole jam, and we were all up there having the time of our lives.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's the spaces I be in. So it's like, how could
incredible.
I possibly get on my shit and be like, oh, I'm the best rapper ever? You know what I mean? I can't do that shit. I can't. I gotta be giggling.
Because I feel that's what makes it such an enjoyable listen too. Is like you really. It's funny. It's called Excerpts of Blk Joy. You literally feel the joy in the music. Like you feel happy listening to it, and like I know that's a pretty blanket term. Like a lot of the times, like of course music is going to make you happy if that's the emotion that you're trying to, convey through your music. But like real life, like I found myself like I'd be mad serious on my morning commute on the train, right? Like I'm stank face, I'm chilling, I'm just like, yo, I'm not a morning person, and they got my ass waking up at fucking 5:55. Anyways,
never mind. I definitely would be doing the same. I just like all back. You earn being mad as fucking that train. That's crazy. 5:50.
Yeah,
you gotta kill your employers. Sorry, not your employees.
Some of them listen to this, so like for legal reason,
bad.
that's a job.
Yo, Dave, I'm sorry. I take it back. My fault. Same to you, John. John, is that his name? Yeah, my bad, John. Sorry, bro. I ain't mean it like that. You know what I mean? It's all fun and games. I'm just joking.
Yo, you kill me. You kill me. So like like in the mornings, like I'm gonna keep it a sack. I'd be listening to like my backwoods studio shit. I'd be chilling, mad stank face. Whenever I listen to this, I cannot help but just ear to ear smile, and just like laugh and like enjoy, and like it's such a special energy that you tapped into, because like real life, I think it's kind of hard for music to do that these days, like in such a sincere manner. But you really tapped into that and you made it like your own thing. It's fucking sick. And that's like a perfect segue into like the concepts I want to get into next. the title Excerpts of Blk Joy, it's pretty
Yeah.
fucking in your face of like the inspiration of this project and what you're trying to do, you know?
I think I wanted it to be a really like stupidly strong statement, but also being like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't,
Like you'll hear the title and be like, what is she on right now? And
Yeah.
then you'll listen to the EP and you'll be like, okay, I get it.
oh yeah, okay. I
Yeah.
mean, I suppose that was some Excerpts of Blk Joy.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I know you mentioned this in the RMPP listening party last night, but the quote from Francis Bebe's book, African Music, A People's Art, there's a quote from that kind of kick-started this whole process, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Let me get that shit up actually. Let me get that shit up.
Might go.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring out the laptop. You see this?
Oh yeah.
You see, we're professionals.
Serious
We're professionals.
business.
Yeah. Serious business. Yeah. So basically, Francis Bebe, an amazing musician in his own right. I very much recommend his stuff. Actually, something I didn't mention in the production part, because it's not necessarily like it doesn't come up, but Afro beats, like high life music, like old shit, like Ebo Taylor, Sam Maguana, Pat Thomas, like that era of stuff, like that has been such a vital part of my of the energy I want to put out. You know what I mean? That music is so full of love and joy, and like just like the emotions it gets off is just outrageous, and it's like that's vital. But Francis Bebe is a part of that ecosystem. So the quote goes from the end of the chapter, like the whole book is kind of him going over like specifically Western Africa's like cultural music and the effects it has on the people, the instruments used to do it, and like all of that and all that. And then towards the end of the first chapter, he says, African music is, without a doubt, one of the most revealing forms of expression of the Black soul. The effort to understand it may be hard, but the reward will be all the greater. Under a rather foreboding exterior of unmelodious noise, peculiar notes and scales, rudimentary instruments, and strange tonalities lies the whole of African life and the expression of all its many human qualities. And I remember, like, I was sitting there, give me a little.
Yeah, type shit, yep.
I remember I was sitting there and I read that, and like, I don't want to be like, oh, in that moment it hit me, but like at that moment it hit me. The exact thing that I wanted the project to be was what he's describing there. You know what I'm saying? I think it's so easy for like at least like the wrong type of crowd to describe hip hop in those same senses. This is some unmelodious noise, bro. I don't give a fuck about this. You know what I mean? This isn't even music. It's not even music, man. It's peculiar notes, man. These scales, they make no sense. You don't even know anything about music theory. These rudimentary instruments you're using, samplers. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? It's so common for our expression to be minimized and to put into these boxes of but for ignorant people to put us in boxes. You know what I'm saying?
Where they don't understand it off rip, so immediately they disregard it and put it into like, oh, this is just trash. This sounds like blah blah blah.
Exactly.
100%.
And I was like, how can I utilize those thoughts, but in order to make something truly like that I consider quite beautiful. You know what I mean?
So it is beautiful.
And I would say, like, I wouldn't say normal perspective, but like a regular perspective, the ideological perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could see a world where a lot of the music on this can seem quite inaccessible. Like the first joint comes out loud as fuck, slapping you with the face. The second joint, the way I'm rapping is like, oh, okay, where is she going with this? Where's this?
It's a little off kilter for sure.
Yeah. But then, the last two joints, I feel like I kind of reel it back in, and I'm like, if you get past the foreboding exterior of it, you can actually get something to really like pull you in and love it from. You know what I mean? Because I remember I was playing the EP for the listening party, and I remember like the fourth track. They were like, "This is the one. This is the one."
Yeah. It is my favorite off the joint. I have to admit.
I appreciate it. I mean, that's the single I put out. That's a single that has the music video coming out eventually as well.
Oh shit! Oh, let's go! that's gonna be sick.
Dude, it's gonna be crazy. And Ruben, the saxophonist, is in the video. It's nuts. It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Don't.
I'm gonna send you the like demo of it because I got it. I've got like a really shitty. Well, not shitty. It's really well done, but it's like the color grading is bad. I'm gonna send you the bad color grading, and I'll just let you see
the
it.
bare
It's a great vibe. I'm really excited to get out.
This is why you're my fucking goat. This is why you're my goat. You know that? That's real shit.
Wait, before I move on, actually, from talking about the music video, shout out Frankie James.
Shout out Frankie James.
Who shot it. And shout out to Lydia May, who she was there just like, and she does the music thing. She's done music videos before. And she was just wonderful in helping me out. So yeah, I mean, what I was saying is I really wanted to kind of capture the foreboding exterior of that black music is often told it has.
Yeah.
I really wanted to capture that and then show that the foreboding exterior was just a perspective on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because even after you like listen to the fourth and fifth track and you're like, oh, these are a little more palatable. If you go back to the earlier joints, like there's still like really deep, fun grooves in those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can dance as fuck to those joints if you want to be.
Absolutely. Like, and
I really wanted that to be such an integral part of the process for me.
Because even for me, like I've listened to this thing.
Product, sorry, not process. Sorry,
I know what you mean. I've listened to this thing a handful of times now, like probably 10, 12 times top to bottom.
You fit 12 things in one hand. That's crazy. That's a handful, man.
I got big fucking hands.
You like this with my EP.
Cupping it, gently, holding it, caressing it. Like I go, so that's crazy. I'm sorry.
No, I don't know why I said that. Anyways, that was a dumbass joke. My bad.
That's so good. Like Daffodils is the one that I keep going back to, where I'm like that's the one that like I I catch the I catch the Holy Spirit on it, and like it's just such a crazy sound that you tapped into, and I know you were saying a little bit last night as well how you wanted. It's like 5 tracks long, and you wanted it to be 2 halves with Buddy interlude being like the kind of the divider. Yeah.
It's like like at the end of Black of the Berry by Kendrick Lamar, how there's just like there's like a minute of instrumental there.
Yes.
To kind of so you can take in the kind of more extreme things going on. You have just a moment to kind of take it all in and relax before we go on to a more happy tone of the album, then takes from there. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say that was the inspiration for it, but whenever people ask me why there's an interlude on
it's a good way to compare, right?
Yeah, it's more to give you a time to kind of take in the new vibe being brought in. You know what I mean? Yeah. Immediately that song like has a really heavy drum pattern and it's like stank face shit. And you're like, oh wow, this is crazy. Were we talking about trauma like a minute ago? No, this shit knocks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it prepares you to kind of move on to a different vibe and to make those two vibes feel a lot more entangled because they kind of move into each other in a really nice way. Speaking of Buddy, by the way, I just want to quickly shout out Theo Archer, the bassist on that joint. Outrageous. He kind of introduced me to the whole jazz thing because he goes to my uni. Not the whole jazz thing, the whole jazz scene as it is. I met a lot of people through him and then ended up in those spaces because of him. You know what I mean? That's when I met Ruben, the guy on track 4 who plays the sax. Like that. Right? Yeah. Through and through Theo, because Theo and Ruben are both part of this thing called the Audio Sync Collective. They put on just the most outstanding shows all across London. Genuinely, this is the thing. Is like me and Uridon have met up a few times. They're like noise hip hop producer. She's just outstanding.
She's ill as fuck.
And every time I can, I'm taking her to an Audio Sync show.
Type shit. Yo, that's real.
Yeah.
I gotta get my ass out to the UK, yo. Like real life. Life. I gotta get my ass out there.
Yeah, and it's nuts because it's like I remember in the Ron PP Discord, they were talking about UK jazz and like Sons of Kemet, Kokoroko, those come up, but it's like to me, like those are outstanding bands, by the way. What I'm about to say is
course.
not to diminish how incredible the music that those guys make. Like
Yeah,
Sons of Kemet, Back to the Future, that's like top 5 albums for me for all time. That album is fantastic.
I can agree with that.
Kokoroko's recent album, I bought like the purple vinyl with the poster. Like that shit is on my wall. Like that shit is important to me. But that's not UK jazz to me.
Yeah.
UK jazz is me hanging out with my friends at the jams. UK jazz to me is the interconnected scenes of people just being like, I want to just practice my instrument. Who can I practice with? And then they get on stage with some of the craziest people ever, and it just happens and grows and grows and grows and grows.
The
you
real,
know what I mean?
authentic, natural shit.
Yeah, because it's like, as much as Kokoroko and Sons of Kemet and people like that, I can't think of any other names other than those two right now. That's pissing me off. Makes me feel like I don't know shit.
You're a poser! No, I'm kidding.
I'm a poser. I don't know any UK jazz other than these two guys. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's like,
type shit.
For me to like UK jazz for me, in my experience of it, has been so much more than recordings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
The best music I've ever heard, it's gone. I've heard it.
Yeah, it's live.
You know what I mean?
It's in the moment, right?
I heard
it's
it that one time in that room. No one knew it was about to happen, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That makes it more special
like
too, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's so vital. For me, the live jazz scene is such a vital part of it that when I'm hearing people talk about the recorded UK jazz scene, I'm like, man, you guys are missing out. You got to come here now.
Tap the fuck in.
Get a plane.
Yeah.
What you guys need to hear is fucking Theo Archer going fucking nuts on the bass. You know? You don't need it. You know what I mean? Absolutely. That's what you guys need to see. When it's 5 straight, he's crazy.
Nuts. I can't lie. And even the bass line on that one joint, like, it's fucking insane.
Outrageous.
Like, it's insane.
Outrageous.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I played him the song like 3 times. And like within the first time he heard it, and he was like, yeah, okay, I got it. Second time he recorded, third time he recorded again. That was all we recorded, and I just chopped it up a little bit.
And then just like that, eh?
He got it, man. The mixing for that track took me a million years, but he got it.
For sure. It sounds fucking beautiful too. Like you really do hear the polish on like the whole thing. Like it's
appreciate that.
For sure.
Yeah.
I want to get like just a tiny little bit more into the production as well. Because I know you've been producing for like fucking damn near 10 years. And this whole thing, excluding the artists that are featured, you know, Theo and Ruben, the whole thing is produced by you entirely, top to bottom.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sample stitch on you, but it's more or less one album that's been sampled throughout the whole thing as well.
Yeah. And someone put one project for the whole thing. Which
is fucking nuts. And I know part of that is to make the whole thing sound cohesive within itself and like, you know, interconnected, especially with the two halves trying to accomplish different things. Was there any other reason as to why it's just the one thing that's sampled? And like, there was another question that just completely slipped my mind.
I can just do the first one.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Maybe I'll come back to
I mean, it's also like, obviously I'm not going to start with it myself because I'd like to not get sued. But
yeah,
like it's also like me making the project. Like I was listening to this album over and over again, and I was making these beats, and I made the first one. I made Black Joy. That was the first beat I made for this, and I made that, and I was like, oh my god, like the sound on this is crazy. How am I possibly going to put this next to something else? And then I just kept on just making beats. And I made another beat using that same record. And then I was like, I played those two back to back, and I was just listening to it, and I was like, the connection that these two have just off of that string is like so clear already. I might as well keep going. You know what I mean? And then it just happened. And it's like, because I made all of these on my 404. Yeah. On my SP404 Mark II, and then transferred over to Ableton, and then mixed through there, mix and sequence and stuff like that. So like the bones of it were all in like this one, just like on A from like on. If you have a 404, if anyone out there has 404, they know like it has different banks. It's literally just on all 5 of the banks on the 404. No, yeah, all five of the banks on the 404 are just filled up with this one project. Yeah, it's so sick to me when I think about it. Like it's crazy, but incredible. Like it's just like.
So, like, realistically, you could go plug in the 404 to, like, whatever fucking interface and run the whole joint, like, top to bottom.
Yeah.
That's...
Well, I mean, the mix wouldn't be as good because I spent years mixing it in Ableton.
Of course, yeah.
Like, it is definitely, like, you can hear the bones of what I was making in the 404 fully.
You're so fucking cool. You're so cool. Oh my god. Like, oh my god.
Thank you. Like, really,
Yeah.
it's one of those things. Like, it's seriously like the 404's workflow has completely changed how I make beats. And like, I was already doing sample based beats before, but it was like the 404 like really forces you to both have a really concrete structure and a complete idea, and also have no clue what you're doing at the same time.
Yes.
And the way that those interlink is just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, it's so beautiful. And like, with the thing of like both having like complete control and having no idea what you're doing, it's like you can even hear me having no clue what I'm fucking doing on the project. Like the beginning of Daffodils, I went to press record, and I pressed record, and I heard nothing, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I just kept that in.
Yeah. Type. Okay.
I just kept that in.
Word. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The kind of like stumbling into something great.
And
is
like
kind
the
of
improv almost, right?
Yeah. I mean, and there's a lot of improv on this project. Like the well, not improv in terms of lyrically, but like with track 5 specifically, like the intro skit and then the middle skit, like I was like, what the fuck am I gonna put in this space?
Yeah, 100%. And then
literally like when, and then I was like, I'm gonna just do some, like I was like, what's the funniest possible thing I can put here? And then I was like, what if I just pretend, not even pretend, what if I just tell people that there is nothing more important than me right now having a second verse? Like, I'm down there like, who would I be to not give the people what they need? Who would I be to not give the people what they ask from me? And I found that shit like so funny. I even laughed in that. Like, you hear me like lose my shit because how stupid that is while I'm saying it. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, wait, give me a sec. It was like really vital that I got across the kind of improvisational joy I was having.
I love it so fucking much. And even on the last joint, the closer, Encore, like I know you were telling a little bit of an anecdote last night as well, how like you did the joint live and then you were like, yo, like cheer for a fucking encore, and like took the sound from the crowd and put it into there, and like it's so fucking cool. It's so cool.
All of my live performances I do with my 404. That one specifically I had a DJ as well. But it's like I'm running my vocals through a 404 so I can do the effects and shit. So it's like I'm performing, and after I finish performing that song, I'm like, okay, wait, I got a fucking brilliant idea. I thought this on the fire. I was like, okay, encore. Like the whole point is like I'm saying the crowd wants an encore. If I don't have a crowd on the song, it's gonna sound like I'm just fucking saying shit.
Fucking around,
so I was like, in the moment I was like, guys, okay, so I'm gonna go see the crowd coming in for an encore. See the crowd coming in for an encore, and then I did that shit, and I was like, I'm a fucking genius.
You're the illest. You're the illest.
I'm the illest ever. I'm the illest ever. And I look at my 404 was not recorded. But thankfully it was the event was ran by my school. They were all recording the direct mix. So I literally I took that and I used that. But there was a moment of insane regret where I was like, I had the coolest idea and I fumbled it.
But yo, God willed it and it happened. It happened.
Yeah, of course.
Type shit. Oh, that's incredible. I love it. That's literally every song on this thing is my favorite song, if I'm being honest with you. Like every song is my favorite.
That.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I have a clear favorite song. I can't lie to you.
What is it?
The intro for me is just absolutely like that is the best thing ever for me.
It's
the way
fucking incredible, actually.
The way the drums come in, the crazy drum solo, like I'm hearing that, I'm like, oh. And then the way my vocals are moving around, like I shine, black light, I shine. Like putting that together, I felt like I think that was the first moment, because that was the first song I made off the project. I didn't finish it first, but that was the first song that like the bones of it were there. Like I did the intro, I did the intro first verse, and then the refrain you hear at the end was originally a chorus.
Oh shit! Okay. Yeah.
So I did that, and I was like,
"You're the GOAT.
This is everything I'm going to be doing forever."
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like all of the weird panning and shit like that is
I love it so much.
Close to like what it's not even so close. That is exactly what I've been wanting to do forever.
Yeah,
Is just
yeah.
get some weird mixing shit, but make that sound so clean as well.
And like, yeah, the atmosphere of it is so crazy because like it's like you whispering like Black Joy, blah blah blah, and then like it builds into like this whole fucking like world that you just like throw us into. It's so like Kosey, you're the fucking GOAT. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, yeah. And like, may I say as well, like we've been going for an hour and there's still so much more that I want to talk about. And like,
I'm having all the time in the world.
Yeah.
Uni hasn't started yet, so my mornings are very free.
What time?
I work
when does
evenings.
uni start in the UK? Hello? It's like fucking September.
Well, yeah, like normal schools have already started.
Oh,
like high school get started, but my uni starts next week.
Oh, okay, right on.
Yeah, my first day's back today is next Tuesday.
Type shit. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. What? Oh fuck, what was I gonna say? Let's get into some of the more like heady metaphysical shit. Me and you were talking a little bit before. Like we are both genderqueer people. I am non-binary. You are a trans woman, and I feel a lot of the lyrical content of the album gets into that. Like a big thing is on Black Joy. You say, I remember times I saw the skin as opposite of glistening, but I composed rhymes now that shows I was tripping in. Whatever the white man had left all on the floor, now there's parts of me that I'm able to adore. It's so good. It's so good. And like
crazy.
Yeah, you're like, the fact that this is like your debut rapping is fucking nuts. Like it's nuts. Yeah.
I mean, that's what's nuts too as well, because like it's nuts to you. I've been rapping for 5 years.
Yeah, type shit. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
But like for everyone else, that's what's so crazy about it is like everyone's reacting to it like because they never heard me.
Yeah.
All of my friends like in real life who've heard it, they're like, yeah. This is the crazy shit Kosey be doing. But to my online folk, like you don't know.
Yeah,
like that's good.
Unfamiliar with your
I'm
game.
chopping the fuck at everyone, and I'm really enjoying that.
Yeah, it's genuinely fucking incredible as an introduction to you as an MC. Like on my first listen, I was listening to that like on the train to work. I literally had to pause, and I was like, "Oh, she's different. Like she's different." Because like obviously like through like the biggest lens of your skin, literally like black skin and the oppression that black people face on a day-to-day. I heard it through a like gender lens as well, because like same kind of shit. Like it took me a very long time to come to terms with like my gender identity. And that song especially like really fucking hit for me because I was like, oh shit, like there's levels to this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I think as well, maybe I'm just not tapped in, but like I don't hear of a lot of genderqueer MCs like doing this shit and talking about this shit.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the thing I've wanted to do is like when I was like Excerpts of Blk Joy, like it's a lot of it is like a lot of the music about us isn't happy. A lot of the art about us isn't happy. It really focuses on our trauma so much.
Yeah.
And it's like, what does that do to a person when their only representation is sadness? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
There was like, you know what I mean? It's so easy to fall into a place where you're watching, like you're just scrolling through Twitter, seeing just a lot of nigger killing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You scroll through, it's just, black man dying, black man killed by, and it's like, it's so easy to be like, is that me?
And you associate,
you
associate it in your brain, right?
If the only representation of you that you get is you being traumatized, then what else could you possibly be?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I was really steadfast in like, I need this joy to be at the forefront because the thing I said earlier about healing my inner child, like little me needed to see a version of myself that was happy.
Yes.
Little me needed a version of myself that was like, oh shit, being black is great. Oh shit, being trans is great. Oh shit, being me is great. You know what I'm saying? So like it was required. Like, it was no other option than to get on this shit being happy as fuck.
Yeah. I have
being
like
boastful as fuck about
actual fucking goosebumps right now.
And like this is what's nuts as well. Is like I was kind of trying to be like a little subtle about the trans thing when I was writing this because like I knew but I didn't like know because like, I've been making this shit for time. I found out I decided to like start being like honest with myself.
Yeah.
Around when I first wrote this song, And that like trans and gendered reading, you're hearing into it, isn't like that's not an accident. Like the second verse,
Yes.
I literally say, trauma unraveling, travel very far, black joy at my fingertips, made it out of the tar. This is healing I regard. My transition is a mark of accomplishment. You know what I mean? That's right there. My transition is a mark of accomplishment. It's a steadfast that moment. That's an accomplishment. You know what I mean? Like it's so easy for transitioning to be this like super dire, scary thing, and it is very scary. I'm not gonna act like the entirety of my experience is this joy, but
it is a major part of it.
It's a major part of it.
Yeah,
it's a major part of it.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's exactly it. It's like, and I do get into the kind of like less triumphant feelings on this album, EPs, sorry. But
no, it's an album.
The main thing I'm doing is trying to be as triumphant as I can be, because you know there is real triumph in deciding to be yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm out of breath.
Yeah,
I got myself too high.
I could hear you talk all day. Like I'm not even just trying to flirt. Like oh my god. I'm
trying to do the teacher thing. So hopefully people like hearing me talking. If
you are one of the most well-spoken individuals I've ever had the pleasure of listening to. Like straight up.
I'm so glad.
Yeah. And like, I think it's so important as a Black trans woman to be making this music, because it's exactly like you said, like so much, like I was talking about this with a friend of mine, where like Billy Woods is one of my favorite rappers of all time, right? Obviously. But so much,
it's not a question.
Yeah, not a question. So much of the music is about trauma and about the suffering and about the hardships. And yes, it is very important to talk about that shit. And like, I'm not putting on a Billy Woods record to goof off and have a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But while it's super important for that music to exist, we also need to have the other end of the spectrum where it's rejoicing and celebrating. And like, that's why I love McKinley Dixon so much as well, because like same kind of thing where it's like, we need.
What did I not mention McKinley Dixon earlier? Dude, jazz, that's the jazz rap.
It is. But
that's jazz rap.
That's a given. That's a given, though. For all our listeners, I know a lot of people that are tapped in with the Aux are really fucking with McKinley Dixon, like especially Beloved Paradise Jazz and Magic Alive. If you like those albums,
neither of the. Oh, sorry.
You need to listen. You need to listen to Excerpts of Blk Joy. You need to. Like, it's not even a question, in my opinion. It is obviously within the same niche of sound and like everything, but like if you like those albums, you are going to love this EP, like without a fucking doubt in my mind. Yeah.
I really appreciate that. And I did, you know what I mean? I have reached out to him. I would love to. He's touring England right now. I'm going to be at the shows, 100% screaming the lyrics at the top of my lungs at the big front.
Trust me.
I'm trying to open for him. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm trying.
I hope.
So you guys should follow me on Instagram so I look legitimate.
Plug that shit up. Run it up. Get the followers.
KOSEYWAV.
It's in the description. It's in the fucking description.
Oh, okay.
I'm putting that shit. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's my goal. Yeah, shout out OG Homo. What was I saying? Yeah. Where was I? What was I saying? But saying shout out OG Homo threw me off.
You're the only one who called me OG Homo, and I think you're the only one who had call me OG Homo. I'm not gonna lie.
You're the first homosexual to ever do it.
The OG.
No one's ever been gay before.
Then
you know what I mean? You were the first and last. No one. It's never gonna happen again. It's never gonna happen again. Never happened before.
Yeah. My mom found me putting on her heels and makeup at age 5, and it's never been the same. There's like a running joke among all of my friends that I'm low-key transgender, and I just haven't admitted it yet. And like,
I mean, I had that same joke, and probably everyone where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it wasn't late as hell, I would be doled up right now. But it is. I'm not putting on makeup for a podcast.
Yeah, not a chance. But you still look good though. You still. My fault. I gotta stop.
I mean, I'm not gonna deny. I'm gonna keep out here.
Type shit. Yeah.
What was I saying? I had something to say. No, you go on your thing. I might remember.
We were talking about McKinley Dixon. What were we saying before that? Oh my god, I forget.
I was gonna interrupt you talking about McKinley Dixon to say the two records you mentioned.
Yeah.
Neither of those are my favorite of his.
Really?
My favorite project of
For Your
his
Mama?
is For My Mama and Anyone Who Looks Like Her.
Yeah.
That right there is a masterpiece. That album is so close to my heart. Oh shit. Oh, you got it signed too? Yeah, I don't even need to talk to you about it. Never mind.
Serious business.
It's serious. That is,
like the last
I remember when
the last two tracks
No, you go.
on this of Mama's Home and Twist My Hair.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Warm hugs of songs, man.
Yeah, genuinely.
Crazy.
And like Make a Poet Black is oh my Chainsaw like
crazy.
listen to this album. Insane. Listen to this album.
Dude, and the first song, Chainsaw Heavy, the way it comes in.
Yeah.
Fuck around the cool.
Next fucking level. Yeah.
Crazy.
That was my favorite for a point. Mm-hmm. And then Magic Alive came out, and like I know a lot of people are beloved Paradise Jazz truthers. Magic Alive hits for me. Like it hits for me. Cause we're gonna get into a personal anecdote for me. I had a very close friend of mine pass away last year, right? And
rest in peace.
Rest in peace, for real. He's always watching over me. The whole concept of the album of the magic alive being keeping your people alive through song, through memory, through all of that, like it just hit such like a personal fucking chord for me. Like to me, that shit is crazy. And like honest to God, you don't explicitly talk about death on this record, on your EP, but like it invokes the same kind of feeling in me where like a lot of my Black joy comes from paying homage to the people who paved the way before me and paying homage to the people who love me and paying homage to the blackness in my life, you know?
Yeah, and I think a really vital part of that that McKinley Dixon record is like when he comes to the conclusion of like, when he comes to the conclusion of it all, like it's Magic Alive, he is having the time of his life. He fucking bursts out laughing.
He does.
It's Magic Alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like in terms of like I think visually like the music video kind of confused me because it kind of seems like he's like doing some fucking like crazy science experiment.
Some Frankenstein shit.
Sound wise, it just sounds like he's figured it out to such a degree. He's like, oh, this is how I keep my niggas alive. Yeah. And that's that's beautiful. Brilliant. You know what I mean? The fact that I can in this moment, the fact that I, McKinley Dixon, McKinley Dixon, the fact that I, a black person, can keep my people who have been oppressed under all this alive through the joy of rap and through the joy of music and through the joy of celebration. Like, that's seriously, like, that's the power. You know what I mean? That's where the power lies. And it is. I'm not saying the same things on my project, but I can see why you can hear that. You know what I mean? I can see why you can hear that because it's like
it's the joy.
The joy is what I'm discussing and being like, that's what's keeping me here. You know what I mean? It's like it's love and it's beautiful. This is Black joy at your cuticles. You know what I mean? Like that's a serious like it's right here. It's right here.
Good. It's so fucking
you know what I'm saying? Like
it's
serious.
Fucking good. Like I'm not even just trying to glaze because you're the homegirl. It's so fucking good. It's like it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Literally, I couldn't say thank you more than I already have. You heard me yesterday. I was tearing up in the listening party because it got serious. Because like those people mean the world to me. It's crazy. That was nuts.
I think we covered pretty much everything. So yeah. I want to give a shout out to the hook on Daffodils as well because that shit just fucking. Despite the weeds and dire fields, we sprouting like daffodil. Like, just serious. It just speaks to
me. Serious.
Yeah.
I originally wrote that to. No, sorry. You continue talking. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find who it was because it was. I was listening to these beat tapes. I was just on them, and it like this. Who was it? Oh, it's gonna annoy me so much. Oh, give me a second. I'm about to look in.
I just want to say, like, lyrically, I think Daffodils is my favorite. Like, oh, it's crazy. And like,
Thelonious Martin. Sorry, continue.
Oh yeah, right on. Yeah.
Thelonious Martin. Last year, he released 12 beat tapes. Season 1, episode 1 to 12.
Yeah.
And they're all quite long. And I remember I was listening to all of them. And then I got to one of them. I got to one of this one beat, and I was like, shit. Oh my gosh, I can feel an idea. And I just wrote down that hook. Couldn't think of anything else. So then I was like, I'll just leave it on the back burner because that's crazy.
Yep.
It will come out somewhere.
And then sure enough,
it did.
Yeah.
Sorry, and you were saying something about the lyrics on Daffodil.
We're not gonna get like too into it because you know, seeing your mom in a music video at age 9, Pride Came Alive, seeing your dad strive for excellence and confusing feelings aside, like that, like as a Black queer person, like, you know,
yeah,
like
you can imagine. It's like,
yeah,
that's kind of why. I mean, I put a lot of that on there in a very like kind of vague sense. Not because I would be so willing to make a song. No, I wouldn't be so willing, but if the song called for it, I would lay out the entire story.
Yeah.
But it didn't. You know what I mean?
Not now.
I wanted to get. I got the broad strokes across of, you know, this situation made me feel like this situation made me feel like this. You know, I mentioned my mum and my nana on the first verse, so I was like, I mean, realistically, thematically, I got to mention more family members, and
of course,
who else to mention than the one who I would say, if anyone's like, you know what I mean? If someone's like, oh, how's your dad doing? I go, oh, he's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He chilling. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing comes up because, you know, it gets confusing.
It does.
It really does.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Confusing feelings aside, because it's just a lot of baffling things, and it's kind of like, how do I navigate this confusion while also, because this person's in my life, you know what I mean? This person's a part of me. I got to navigate it somehow, and the navigation is, you got to find the lessons where you can get your lessons, you know what I mean? Like, that man is a hustler. That man makes money.
It's
like,
we making
so I'm sitting here, I'm like,
Sorry.
we make money, bro. It's nuts. And I'm sitting here like, okay, as much as like there's all these occasions where I can say, you know, I've been very hurt by this person, in the same sense, you know, it was useful the way he taught me to live, you know what I mean? The way, like, there's a sincere effort to improve in certain capacities that he has continued to show me, and I've seen that. And
you are speaking to my fucking soul right now. Remind me after we're done recording to tell you why that was like, why what you just said.
I mean, there's so much to talk about in it. It's like, but it's like a thing for me, like, it was so vital for me to realize, like, he's also just a person. You know what I mean? We have so much of these problems where it's like, this person did this to me, and because this, and you involve your own preconception of your own pain into everyone else's actions. And it's like, my dad didn't upset me because he hates me and wanted to upset me. He upset me because everything that happened to him led him to have, this is how I should get my emotions across. You know what I mean? And in the same way, the way I've lived and the way these things that I've had have led me into the position where I'm having this conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that is connected, and I can't sit here and be like, oh, my dad did this.
Fuck this guy, whatever.
Yeah, because that doesn't make any sense. That's useless. You know what I mean? It's not that at all. It's I was confused. But like, there's still value here, you know what I mean? And like, it comes out like, I just needed to let that feeling be, because for a long time I was like trying to make it more than it was and make it less than it was. I was trying to be like, oh, I hate this man. He's done this, and I don't care if he does this. Or it was like, I need to throw away those feelings. I'm like, I'm cool with him because I need to be, because he's my dad and I love him. And it's like, both of those can coexist.
Absolutely.
Just let them feelings wash over you, man. Just let them be. And that's what they are.
So fucking crazy about it as a whole. Like, they can exist simultaneously, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's like
you're a
I would say Daffodils is also my favorite on there lyrically, because it's like, I think I'm really just saying shit. Like, I'm really going off.
You're talking your shit.
And the flow doesn't relent in like the way it goes. It's ridiculous.
It's nuts. You get into this fucking bag. It's crazy. It's
like, when I listen back to that shit, I'm sitting and I'm like, I haven't made a beat that's like demands this type of flow from me for a while. So every time I listen back to this beat, I'm like, every time I listen back to this song, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
What are you on right now? What is she
What is going
cooking?
on? Like the way that the way that the first one ends, like I'll just start speaking and I don't rhyme for a bit. And I'm like, what? What made me do that?
It's so fucking
It's crazy.
ill.
It's
I love
crazy.
it. Yeah. Oh fuck! I just looked at. Okay, we've been going for like an hour 15.
That's a long time.
That is a long time. I just looked out. There's one last thing I'm going to ask you. I just looked out.
Oh,
I want
okay,
to show
word,
you
hit me.
this. Hold on. I can't really.
Oh, we doing necklace? Are we doing the necklace thing?
So I went to that McKinley Dixon show like a week ago, pretty much. And the homegirl, Sadie, she made me this bracelet that I'm wearing around my neck because did I just tie my chain to my headphones? Oh my god.
Don't worry about it.
Hard. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a little bracelet and it says Magic Alive on it. And
I saw you post about that. That's just cute as hell.
Super fucking cute. And like I think that just goes in the same vein of just everything that we're talking about of like love and joy and community and everything like that. And it makes me smile. It really makes me smile. And this EP of yours makes me smile. And I cannot wait for it. To be officially released.
That's the goal.
It's coming out on like all DSPs and everything, yeah?
Yeah. But if you're hearing this and you've come this far and you listen this far, you know you want to check the bank account. You want to check the bank account.
You want to buy the album.
You know you want to check the bank account.
And if you can't right now, then we're going to wait until next Bandcamp Friday. You're going to specifically save that hour paycheck, and then you're going to wait till Bandcamp Friday, and then you're going to cop that shit because you know it's
exactly.
Come on. Yeah. Last thing, like explicit question I want to ask you is, this is a completely solo project other than the 2 instrumentalists featured on it. In your future, is there a dream producer and a dream MC that you want to work with? And if so, who?
How dreamy are we getting? Like, is it like the most ridiculous out there person, or is it like person I could see myself actually working with?
I always ask my guests both. I want the most far-fetched and then the most reasonable.
Okay. Most far-fetched. Most far-fetched producer, obviously Knowledge.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
That nigga hates rappers. So that's not happening. That nigga hates rappers.
Unfortunately.
How many production credits has that guy had in the last like 5 years? Other than the entirety of that Anderson .Paak project, I think he's made like 3 beats that have made it on people's projects. Since 2022. I feel like he doesn't fuck with rappers. It's fine.
It's fine.
I think dream rapper is difficult. I shouldn't have posed it like that because it's like all of my favorite rappers I'm listening to right now are not necessarily in reach, but don't feel out of reach.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I would say like Dream, like the biggest artist who I would love to work with. Like, dude, Mike.
Yeah.
I would love to make a beat for Mike. Yeah. Man. Mike, like when I was like, I found Mike completely by accident when I was like 16 because I was listening to him Butterfly. And on Hood Politics or something, he says some shit like, if you guys real rap, then Killer Mike would be platinum. Yeah. And my dumb ass misheard that lyric and I was like, oh yeah, Mike? Who's Mike? Went on Spotify, tapped up Mike. And it was like a few months after War in My Pen had dropped. So I found Mike by being a dumbass who can't read. Listen.
That's so good. Oh,
crazy. It was a moment for sure. It was
yeah, absolutely.
But so it's like Mike, McKinley Dixon as well. Like, as obviously, like McKinley Dixon's influence on me is beyond obvious. Beyond obvious. And you know what I mean? Like, that's why I kind of said the whole difficulty thing with the dream thing, because like he's performing at a venue that I know people who have performed at. Yeah. Like I have friends who perform there.
And it wouldn't be far-fetched for you to perform.
It wouldn't be far-fetched for me to get. I'm really trying to connect right now. Like I've sent out the emails and been like, please, I beg of you.
Happens. I really hope this happens.
October 20th at the Lexington.
I'm
going to be there. I'm going to be there in the audience, or I'm going to be there on stage. And if I'm on stage, I will then be in the audience afterwards.
Either way, it's motion. Either way, it's
motion is so important. In terms of people who are like close by, who I'd love to work with, outside of like my circle of friends, like Ratman Gavin, Shamar, Trey Does, Matt Drogas, Noah, you know what I mean? Like those folk. I really, really want to work with Love Ulysses.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's so, like, his style has influenced me so much, but
Mhm.
I feel like I've also diverted from it so much
Mhm.
that a collab between us, I think, would have it would be overbearing how much personality would be on that track.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be fucking
Because,
incredible.
like, it would be crazy. Like, Love
Absolutely.
Ulysses' how thing is like a crazy amount of personality inside of his like production style and his rapping style, and it's like you can hear all of the fun he's having, and he does a lot of like really quite heavy songs, but he's still rapping them in a really quite fun way. Like,
Yeah.
like I would say that's kind of his superpower is
Mhm. Mhm.
having fun with his sadness. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Anyone who hasn't listened, because I know this is everyone who's listening to this right now, he has a performance on Ear Coffee.
Mhm.
I love you listen to the performance on Ear Coffee. The second song he plays on that performance, the second verse on that song is my favorite verse ever. There is not a better verse than that.
Link me
The
that,
all
please.
time.
Link
I will
right.
send it to you after. It's an outrageous verse. Outrageous.
I'm gonna
Like,
have to tap in tomorrow, but absolutely. Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy. Love Ulysses he's the best, man. He's the best.
This might sound crazy. I feel like you and Elucid would go crazy together. Like,
I think it's yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is, because Elucid definitely.
Oh, what did? No, you go. You say your thing first, and then I got a thing after.
Within the last little bit, it's definitely not like Elucid is not navigating in the same sound that you are. But I feel like back to like the whole personality thing and kind of like the like I
would love to mix Elucid. I think about this all the time. Every time I'm listening to an Elucid album, I'm like, oh, man, I bet it was so fun to mess with his vocal, because that's something that I really love about his projects is like the mix is so involved.
It is
the way that his voice is presenting is ever changing,
especially
you know what I mean?
especially on Bessie, I think.
Yeah.
And
absolutely. Even like on We Buy Diabetic Test Strips, that song the LP produced.
Oh my God, The Gods Must Be Crazy.
Yeah.
Remember,
Elucid's voice is doing some crazy shit in that.
Yes, it's next fucking level.
Elucid's voice is doing some crazy shit on that, and it's mostly in the mix. I mean, it's not obviously it's in the rap as well, but in the mix is going crazy.
It is. I feel you two would go crazy. You two would go crazy.
Yeah, the thing I was gonna say as well during the listening party, I don't remember who it was, but someone brought up like Open Mike Eagle.
Yeah.
And Open Mike Eagle, like I don't know how I didn't bring this up in it, because we didn't talk about the rapping. We didn't talk about like what got me into rap.
Oh my God, shit.
But Open Mike Eagle, like he was the first rapper who I was like, oh, rap can be anything.
Yeah, like, absolutely.
I remember hearing the intro, the opening track to Brick Body Kids Can like Still Daydream.
Yeah.
That is still one of my favorite hip hop songs ever. And it's like I remember hearing that and being like, is this rap? And like it is.
Yeah, it is.
It is rap. It very much is rap. But like I'm hearing it, and like all I've been hearing, like I've been listening to Blue and I've been listening to like Typical Cats and stuff like that. I'm like the 2000s hip hop as well, like Asheru, J Live, them folks. Like those were really vital for my like development as an artist. But then I heard Open Mike Eagle and just the world expanded. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it just was like, oh, this is so much more than where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like vital. And then from him, I found Milo, Rap Forever, and that was like,
and then that's like a whole other fucking
that's a whole other thing. Like that was
crazy.
I remember like the first time I heard Who Told You to Think, I really remember being like, he said, how could they possibly become anything other than what had been presented in front of them? How they couldn't possibly become anything that. But I was like, what
the fuck is going on? Oh man, I had this moment where the first of Milo / Rap Ferreira that I heard was Purple Moonlight Pages, actually, and love that album down. Sorry, please.
I mean, when I first got into Rap Ferreira, that album had just come out.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
So I heard Who Told You to Think, and then I was like, where the fuck?
Yeah,
why isn't this guy released in ages? And then Purple Moonlight Pages came out, and then Bob's Son came out like a few months later.
Yeah.
And Bob's Son is my favorite of his still.
Oh, word, eh? Crazy album. That's a fair take.
I wrote a whole essay on that shit. Like that shit is important.
Oh, type shit.
Shout out to Bob Kaufman. Shout out to dude.
I would love to read more of your shit, actually. So
I'll send that your way, man.
Please.
I got a really good mark on that.
Type shit. We love that. On the song "Leaving Hell," on the second verse, It's like, one time I was doo-dooing in a gas station and I read on the stall, on the wall, what's the purpose of life? And it said to be the eyes and ears and consciousness of the creator of the universe. You fool. And I heard that and I was like, oh my God, like what? Like what?
What's he talking about?
Yeah. Crazy.
For me, the moment on that project that makes me do that is like, I think it is like UNIB, like UNIB. The way like it builds into that crazy ass fucking I don't even remember. I don't even know how to describe what that section is, but that section when that happens the first time.
Yeah, nuts. Oh, and I think back to like Mythical as a sack of dirt from a free black nation. Oh fuck, yo, that album's crazy. No more starving artists. Bandcamp Friday. Buy Excerpts of Blk Joy, Volume 1. Bandcamp Friday. Tap in with the Bandcamp. Buy this album.
Stilo said to.
I'm saying, my word is law. That's all I'm saying.
I do remember them saying that. Yeah. I went to the, I was in court the other week, as I am, as I do. Yeah. And someone was like, we can't do this. Stilo's not here yet. Yeah. And you never arrived and they just sent me home. Yeah, they just sent me home. You didn't get there, so they just was like, you don't need to even need to be here.
Soon it's gonna be a point where instead of swearing on the Bible, they're just gonna swear on like a portrait of my face. Of just like
not even a portrait. No, you have to be there, and they just hold your forehead. They just like they open palm your forehead, and they're like, I solemnly swear on Stilo, I would never ever even think about lying. No, I mean that's serious shit.
Serious fucking business, yo. Yo, I'm crying. Yo, I'm fucking crying. I think I'm good to wrap here. Is there anything that you want to let the people know other than Excerpts of Blk Joy out now? Tap the fuck in. All DSPs. It's on Bandcamp. Listen to that shit. Kosey, all her fucking shit in the description of this video. TikTok,
Kosey, space exclamation mark.
Space exclamation mark. You see it? You see the fucking font that I cooked for the graphics? We do this shit. Look at that shit. We do this shit.
In the O. It's so cute.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm very proud.
I chose. Is it there? Am I pointing in the right place?
Yeah, you got it.
Gift that I chose. That shit's crazy. Go watch Dragon. Yeah, that's one of the things I want to say. If you know Dragon Ball exists, go watch it. But at the same time, like just remember that shit came out in the 80s, man. You just gotta ignore some of the things going on. But that is the best thing ever made.
OG don't got internet, please. Like he literally did not have
internet, dude. It's crazy. There's some things in that, but I'm every time something happens, I'm like,
whoa, and then you got to recontextualize, right?
Yeah. But things that I got shout out.
Talk your shit,
man. It's difficult for me to just not shout out other people right now. But like shout out Traders for putting me on to Love Ulysses. Like that, I wouldn't have made this project. Shout out fucking Dano from Free Music Empire. The amount of times I've just sat and listened to that guy talk because that guy can talk and he has a lot of interesting shit to say.
He does.
Shout out Mega from Secret House. Also there's also the host of the What's Up with the Minutes podcast.
What's up with the minutes? Yo, what's up with
the minutes? Dude, who knows? What's up with the minutes? What's up with the minutes, man? Someone tell me.
For real, I need to be enlightened. Yeah,
because that podcast is fantastic. Like I've been having such a great time with making stuff with those guys. Shout out to Ro from Rap Music Pub Podcast for the community that he has festered. Like seriously, it is something so special inside of that Discord. Like it's so incredible.
The Aux would not exist if not for Rohan. If I'm being, I was telling you about the McKinley show. Like he is my biggest inspiration for this shit. Like real life. Shout out Ro for real.
Word. And you can it's nuts. Like it's incredible. What else? Shout out the Audio Sync Collective.
Yep.
The Audio Sync Collective is running this. You won't be able to come to that. This is in fucking England and shit.
Anyone in England transmission my ass over there.
The Audio Sync Collective are doing the folk tales.
Oh shit.
That they run Friday the 19th, I think. I'm gonna be there and it's gonna be the best thing ever. I can't wait. I'm gonna be dancing my fucking ass off. It's at the Jamboree. And it's gonna be outstanding. It's gonna be so great. I'm gonna be dancing. Okay, shout out me. I'm going to be on the Free Music Empire podcast sometime soon. Talking about this and some other stuff. Shout out to Helena, Halsey.
The goal. The goal.
It's Past Watershed? I think it's her.
Yeah.
It's her blog.
Yeah.
Some just incredible things on there. We might have something cooking up. Who knows?
Type shit.
Yeah. Shout out my guy, Dr. Pebbles.
Yup.
David.
Yup.
That's my guy. Me and him have got some work in the coming out eventually. That guy produces, and he's the craziest producer ever. Like,
I'm excited
the
for
stuff
that
we have.
I'm excited for that.
Genuinely, I'm like, you know how difficult it is for me to decide to rap on someone else's beats, considering how like close to my chest I keep my own shit.
Yeah.
For me to be like, I'm rapping on this guy's beats for a whole project. You can't imagine. That guy's serious. That's serious. And I think Theo Archer as well. Like Theo, that's part of what he was saying. Collective I mentioned before. Let me get Ruben's full name out, because that guy has a beautiful name, bro.
He does.
The guy has a beautiful name.
He does. It rolls off the tongue.
Dude, it's crazy.
Serious shit.
So yeah, Ruben Abella Adeyemi.
Yep.
Shout out him. We'll get him on Instagram. REU.XX, I think. Let me just make sure that's true.
Let me follow.
I'm gonna send this to you anyway. Send you all the people that need to follow. Theo Archer Music. Ruben.
Yep. I
know this is taking me ages to get. I don't want you to have to edit everything. Yeah, so sorry, I got it wrong. REU.SAAX. So that's Ruben's Instagram there.
Yep.
Theo Archer Music. So it's just Theo ARCHER Music. Audio sync is audio.sync. Lydia May as well. That's the home girl. I think it's Lydia. I think it's so that's LXDIAMA. Yep. And then Frankie James, who recorded my music video. That is music by Frankie James.
Yep. Locking in. Yep.
Yeah, and that is, I think, all the people I got to shout out.
Type shit. Fucking perfect. Genuinely perfect. Kosey.
Wait.
Yo.
My bad. And also to Mitchie, my bestie boo. I don't even remember if they have a fucking. Oh my gosh, Asia as well. Asia, she designed my album art.
Oh shit! Right on, yeah.
That's the home girl, man. She designed my album art. She doesn't have an Instagram that she wants to share with people, but she exists and she's the best.
That's what counts.
And that's it.
Nice. Perfect. Kosey, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Of course. Genuinely, like, I knew from the moment that you announced this shit that we would need to talk about it. I knew it was gonna be dope from before I even heard it. Real life, not even trying to glaze, one of my favorite EPs this year. I'm going to be spinning it like fucking crazy. This has already been one of my favorite interviews I've recorded. Incredible.
I've had so much fun doing this. This is my first time doing an actual like interview.
Really?
But I be talking about it a lot, so it came across a little more naturally than I expected.
Yeah.
But
I like it.
I had a lot to say, you know what I mean?
And you're very articulate, you're very well spoken, and I love that. Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. Like I do try.
Most definitely.
All the love in the world, man.
Like to get one song to close out. Yeah. I like to get one song to close out the episode off of the project that we're mainly talking about. I have an answer, but what do you want to close the episode with?
I think it makes the most sense to be the single.
Yes.
Full featuring Richard. Richard? Oh my God, that's just not the right name at all. That's the youth leader at my church. His name just came out.
Low Pavlovian slip.
Featuring Ruben Bella Adeyemi on sax.
Type shit.
Seriously.
And I think this is a perfect place for us to wrap it. We finna wrap it. Kosey's rapping her fucking ass off. We rapping. We all rapping.
You can't stop me.
She can't. Nobody can.
Ridiculous.
It's an unstoppable force.
They got me like this. They were holding me. They put me on the cross, and I was like, no, I gotta get the microphone to my mouth. I gotta tell them. You know what I mean? I broke free from that shit.
Oh yeah, real life. If I ever find myself in the UK, you're the first person I'm linking. I have like literal.
If I find myself in wherever the fuck you're at, Canada. You're in Canada.
Toronto, yeah.
Okay, you're on. I was gonna say the first person, but I low key I've
Yeah.
Toronto is actually, I know mad folk from
Yeah,
Toronto.
trust me. Yo, I'll be chilling. Don't even trip. You link me when
You're
you're
on the
ready.
list.
For sure. And I
You're on
appreciate that. Most definitely. Kosey, the fucking GOAT. Listen to Excerpts of Blk Joy, Volume 1. Buy Excerpts of Blk Joy, Volume 1. Bandcamp Friday. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm finna close this episode out. Let me do my little bullshit. I'm finna fucking bow. Hold on. I'm just now realizing I can't play the shit off of Bandcamp, so I have to go into our secret channel that has the music in it. This episode is fucking incredible, I think, actually.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, technically. Because I haven't actually closed it. There it is.
I thought we stopped recording and you were just doing admin shit.
No. Okay, now let me do boom. Let me mute my shit.
Keep it cordial, say this as a means to an end. These rhymes is portals. I ain't got no need to defend my love abnormal. Definitions put on the flesh. Suppose as you'll feel half empty my